on the sofa. It's about 8:30 in the evening, and she's out for the count, I think, and she'll have to get up in a bit to go outside and have a wee, but I don't think she wants to move too much, so I thought I'd come on for a quick half an hour and say a quick hello to everyone. So I hope we're all doing well. I've been out and about today. Went to Aberdeen and Cruden Bay. I wanted to get the drone up, but as soon as I got there, it started raining, and then as soon as I got home, it stopped raining. So typical, it's always away. So this one's had a nice day. So she's just dreaming by the looks of it now. So I've got no one tuned in right this second. So let's see if YouTube sends a few people onto this stream or not. I don't know if they will or not, but I'm pretending I'm talking to millions of people when in actual fact we've got 0 people, but they do say that that's the best way to grow the channel, pretend that you're talking to thousands of people. So we're up here in Aberdeenshire, Scotland. We've had Freya just under a year now. So we drove down to Gatwick from Aberdeenshire, so it was a monster drive. It was a 1,200-mile return trip. We've got no one here. There's no one here, Freya. No one's in the room, no one's watching. People are probably out having fun on a Saturday night, whereas I prefer just chilling out on the sofa on a Saturday night. Good evening, one viewer, how you doing? What part of the world are you from? So I don't know if you've ever been on this channel before, but this is Freya, so she's a rescue dog. Good evening, everyone, how are you doing? So this is Freya. Say hello to Freya. Good evening, everyone. Can someone leave a comment? Because I can't see the comments on the screen, so can someone just say hello? I don't know if the comments are coming up or not, but so this one is chilling out now. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We've got 12 people, that's cool, thank you. So we're building up the channel nicely. We've hit 1,000 subscribers now on YouTube, which is really cool. So we post videos about Freya. Good evening, Vino, how you doing? Whereabouts are you joined from? So yeah, we post videos about Freya. So she's been with us just under a year now. So she was in kennels for 3 years and had a tough upbringing. So we're up in the Aberdeenshire countryside, so she's got a nice peaceful life here now. Thanks for the like, everyone. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get to 4,000 watch hours in a year. So we're at about 84, 85. So every second you guys watch will help the channel out massively. So part of YouTube is that if you get to 1,000 followers and 4,000 watch hours in a year, then you can kind of join their program. So where's everyone tuned in from? Do you guys have dogs yourself? I'm from Coventry originally and moved up here in 2019. So I've been here for about 6 years now. This one is fast asleep. She was dreaming earlier on. I think she can hear me talking. But I'll have to put her outside before she goes to bed, but I don't think she wants to move anywhere. She's really chilled out this evening. You see? You okay, Freya? Oh, you're trying to get comfy. You trying to get comfy, Freya? Freya, you say hello to everyone. She's super chilled out this evening. Freya, hello. Hello, Freya. You're a good girl. You're super chilled out tonight, aren't you? You say hello to everyone, Freya. Oh, yeah. Hello. So Freya was in kennels for 3 years prior to coming here, and then before that she was fed once every 2 days. So she's had a hard life, but she's had a good life since. Well, she was in kennels for 3 years and she was looked after very, very well. And then we saw her on the internet and we thought we'll give her a home. So we brought Freya back here to Aberdeenshire in Scotland. So we drove down 1,200 miles to pick her up round trip. So it took us about 3 days to go and get her. But she's well worth it. She's such a cool dog, really gentle, kind dog. So everyone going to say hello. We've got 10 people watching, so drop us a message. It will help us massively build the channel. So just hit the like button or just drop us a comment and let us know where you're from. Do you guys have any pets yourself? This one's super chilled out tonight. Makes me sleepy as well. It makes me want to go to sleep. Oh, she's making me yawn. Oh, are you yawning, Freya? You a good girl, Freya? You yawning? You need to go out soon. Freya. Freya. I can't move because your leg's in the way. What are you doing? You a good girl, Freya? You gonna say hello to everyone? You're gonna make everyone sleepy by yawning like that. You a good girl? Thanks everyone for tuning in. So this is Freya. She's our rescue dog. I'm gonna say hello to everyone. You alright, Freya? Good evening, Unicorn. Thank you so much. Yeah, she is a really cute dog. Yeah, she was overlooked and in kennels for 3 years. No one chose her until we chose her, which is a shame. But she's got a really good life now. Good evening, John Robbins. How you doing? No worries. That's fine. Thanks for joining for a few seconds anyway. This one's just like... She's not looking at the camera now. Oh God, I'm tired myself. Do you guys find that when you've got a dog on the sofa next to you and they're sleeping, it makes you want to go to sleep as well? Are you going to turn around, Freya, and say hello? Let's see if she'll say hello. Freya, 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 Freya. Maybe this is just a chilled out stream where I don't really say much and I just let you watch Freya sleeping. It might help chill you guys out as well. Should we just leave the camera on, Freya? What are you doing? What are you doing, Freya? You're a lump. You're a big lump. What are you doing? Down there. What are you doing? What are you doing, Freya? Yawning. You gonna say hello to everyone, Freya? You gonna say hello? No? Are you gonna show your face? There you go, Freya. Hello, Frey. Hello. You okay? You okay, Freya? You're a good girl. She's a good girl, aren't you? You're a good doggy. What are you doing, Freya? Are you going back to sleep? Are you licking the sofa? Freya. Freya. Anyway, thanks for joining me live, everyone. Go and have a look at our channel. Freya's on the channel a fair bit, and we post videos about kind of day in the life here on an Aberdeenshire croft or small holding or farm or whatever you want to call it. So we moved up here in 2019, just before the pandemic, and then swapped city life for country life. And I've found it's a lot nicer living in the countryside than in the city. So Faye seems to like the countryside. It's nice and chilled out for her. And she's going back to sleep, aren't you, Freya? Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and we will see you in the next one. Go take a look at the channel. Posted some longer videos over the last few days, so told you a bit about what we do here. So we're based in Aberdeenshire, Scotland, and moved here just before the pandemic. And essentially, we've got 5 horses, 3 cats, and Freya. Good evening, Wheels. How you doing? Good evening, James. How you doing? We've got 16 people on, Freya. What's going on there? That's cool. So I think we've just broken 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is really cool. So we want to try and do some good, and I want to link into some dog charities to see if the channel can try and get some of the dogs rehomed. So that's the big master plan, isn't it, Freya? But you're not looking at the camera. Oh, you're not looking at the camera, Freya. Good evening, Vera. How you doing? Thanks for joining, and thank you so much for all of the support on the channel and stuff. I do notice your comments and stuff. It's really nice. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It does help massively. So the idea is that I'm broadcasting on here because it's supposed to help build the channel up a little bit. So yeah, the idea is that I need to try and get 4,000 watch hours in 365 days, and we're at about 90 odd hours. So Rome wasn't built in a day, so I'm trying really hard with it, and we'll see what happens. But this one is pressed against me on the sofa, and she needs to go out soon because it's nearly 9 o'clock at night here in the UK. It's still light outside. It stays light for ages here in the summertime. So in the summertime it can stay light until about 11 o'clock at night, and then it will get light at about 3 o'clock in the morning. And then in the winter it's the opposite, where it gets dark at about 2:30 in the afternoon and then gets light at about 9:30 in the morning. So we kind of live by the seasons. So during the winter you try and get your jobs done outside, and then you can sit in front of the fire, and then in the summertime you have more light in the evenings, so you can get a bit more done. Yeah, well, we've hit 1,000 subscribers, Vera, and then we need 4,000. But the live videos, so if I come on here and broadcast, then that counts as watch time as well. So what happens is, if you're watching a live, I don't know, for like 5-10 minutes, that's an extra 10 minutes per person. But it depends on how long people stay on the live for. So if I come on here for maybe an hour a day in the evening time, then it will hopefully accelerate things a little bit. But it's hard work because I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning, and it's nearly 9 o'clock at night here now, and I'm tired, and it feels like I could go to sleep now. So, but I thought, if I try hard, then hopefully I'll get there with it. So we've got 8 people on. That's cool. Good evening or good morning, wherever you're from in the world. I'm up in Aberdeenshire, Scotland, so I moved here from Coventry back in 2019. So I've been up here for about 6 years now. So I used to live in the city and then moved to the countryside, 2019. So our nearest neighbour is about a mile away. So live in the sticks. So what part of India are you from? I'd like to visit India. There's so much culture. Plus, obviously, the food is amazing. I love Indian food. Authentic Indian food, because sometimes in the UK, the Indian food is catered towards kind of like a different market kind of thing. So kind of like the takeaways are takeaway delivery and stuff like that. The food, I don't know, it's not truly authentic Indian food. It's a form of, but it's not exactly what you'd probably get in India itself. So you're from Kolkata. Oh, that's cool. So there's certain dishes I think which were kind of invented. Well, not invented, but were modified, I think, slightly for, say, like the British market. So certain curries were kind of, I don't know, almost catered for a different market. Whereas I guess if if I was to go to India, the food would be completely different to what we would have here. And obviously, there's different regions, isn't there, of India? So no, I've never been to India, but I'd love to go to India one day. Obviously, you've got the um, Taj Mahal. I'd love to see that one day. But I've heard it's very hot there. Very, very hot, isn't it? At the Taj Mahal. But it's still light here. It's still light outside. It's getting on 9 o'clock here. Um, so this is Freya. Uh, yeah, biryani. I like biryani. What's the other Indian sweet? Gulab, is it Gulab Jaman? Gulab Jaman. It's like a sweet. It's like a brown ball, isn't it? Like made out of sugar. Gulab. I don't know if I'm saying it correct. Gulab Jaman, isn't it? Yeah, she is very sleepy, and I've got to put her out soon. She normally goes out at between 9 and 9:30 at night, but she won't want to move. I know that. She pretends to be asleep sometimes. So Vera, do you have where aren't you in New Jersey in the United States? Is Indian food popular where you are? I visited the USA twice before. So I used to work for a company who were based in Orange County in California. And I found when I visited, the food was there was a lot of Mexican food. I really like Mexican food, and Mexican food wasn't that popular here in the UK until recently. It's not even that popular here, to be honest. Up in Scotland, you don't really get any Mexican food places whatsoever. We have a Indian takeaway service, but I don't think it's Indian. I think it's the guy who runs it is from Nepal. So I got talking to him, and that's a place I would love to go to, is Nepal. I'd love to go to Everest, but I don't think my fitness level is of the standard. Plus, the cost to go to Mount Everest is a lot of money as well, which I don't really have money to be spending on trips to Mount Everest. Good evening, Dol Mucinda. Yeah, I will do. I'll get up in a minute. I need to go outside and put the dog out, so I'll show you the view. So we've got like a little farm thing. Well, it's not a farm. It's like a small holding. So it's about 20 acres of land, and we've got horses. So I will show you. It's quite nice. Give me a couple of minutes. Yeah, there's different levels of spice, though, isn't there, with Indian food? Some of it's really spicy, and then some of it's a bit milder. I don't know if it was the korma. Was korma invented for British people because it wasn't spicy? Or was it tikka masala? I don't know. One of them was, I think, was kind of developed for kind of British people, as it's not quite so spicy. I don't know. I could be well off the mark here. I could be well off the mark. Okay, Dill Music. Give me 1 second. Yeah, the other horses are Penny, Vance, so they're the two grey horses, and then we've got Leo, who is the boss. Give me 2 minutes. I'll go outside for 1 minute, and then I'll show you. I'll show you the view. Give me 2 seconds. Let me show you. But it's starting to get dark out there. Give me 2 seconds. 1 second, guys. Let me go outside and I'll show you the view. 2 seconds. So you ready for the view? So this is the view outside. There you go. So they're the horses. So that's Penny, Vance and Leo. So Dill Music, there's the view outside. It's not quite dark yet, it's starting to get dark. So there's the horses. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to go and put Freya outside now. She needs to go out before she goes to bed. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Excuse me, I've got indigestion. Thanks for tuning in everyone, and I will see you in the next one. But go take a look at our videos. Sorry, so is it really possible to have a village I don't have a village, so most people live in a village, but I've got I don't know. I don't know if what the word would be. Is it? Do you have hectares or acres in India? What do you call it? As in the size of land. So we've got about 20 acres, but it's not common. Like most people don't. I don't know. It depends on what part of the UK you live in. We've got like horses, so we bought this place because we wanted to move from the city to the countryside to have more of a peaceful life. So that was the idea. Um, but you do, it's, I don't know, winters are bad here, so we get a lot of snow, a hell of a lot of snow. So it can be 6 foot deep of snow in the winter time. Let me give you one final view of the horses tonight. Um, so we've got kind of like this field here where you've got where the horses are in that dark green area. So we don't own any of that over there. We own kind of like that field there, and then there's a field over the back as well in the other direction. But thanks very much everyone, and I will see you in the next live. I normally come on around 7-8 p.m. UK time most evenings. But have a look at the account, and then you'll get to learn a little bit more about making a move from the city to the countryside in the UK. Thanks for joining everyone. The dog wants to go outside, but yeah, thanks very much, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Bye bye.